Can you let go of the mic? You are acting sweet, but you're just doing this to mess with me. Welcome back, gentlefolk and rapscallions of all persuasions, especially you. We are 2 for 2 on me loving the advanced reader copies I got from Comic-Con, which is great because I'm really hating a book I'm listening to right now. It's going to be a I read it so you don't have to. So this arc that I got, Susan Dennard's The Executioners 3, which comes out August 26th, 2025, I realized I should probably be doing non-spoiler or at least spoiler-light reviews of these books because I am posting them before they're out for the public, so I will only explicitly talk about things that are in the summary on the back of the book and otherwise just generally mention themes and vibes. Good? Good. If you were between the ages of 8 and 18 in 1999, this book is going to hit you in the nostalgia. It takes place during the 1999-2000 school year, and it hits all the high notes. The Backstreet Boys vs. NSYNC tribalism, references to Xena, The X-Files, Friends, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Speaking of which, I thought that I might just be too far down the geek rabbit hole, but our main character is named Freddie Geller, and for anyone who doesn't know, Freddie Prinze Jr. is married to Sarah Michelle Gellar, who played the titular character of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Storytime. In 2009, I sat through the Comic-Con panel for season 8 of 24, I was waiting for something else, and he led into some anecdote with, "Yeah, my wife," immediately cut off by a huge cheer from the audience and sort of followed that sheepishly with, "I forgot she's a big deal here." Anyway, the story starts out with our main character reporting screams to the police, and as it turns out, it was just a bunch of kids from the boarding school nearby partying, and they all get arrested for it, and there was a bit of back and forth like, how could you not tell it was a bunch of kids partying and not someone screaming for help because they were in trouble? Until a body is found. Now, Freddie wants to dig in and investigate and find out what happened because she's really into mysteries, but that gets somewhat interrupted by the fact that she is now the leader of a prank squad, because her local high school and the boarding school have had a prank war going on since the 1970s. And I mean, that takes dedication. I imagine that there's a phase something like that goes through where the original people who started it have long since moved on, but it hasn't had the longevity to become a true tradition or war yet, and it probably almost died out, but one side did something that sparked the whole conflict anew. Anyway, high school drama and a rivals to lovers romance ensue, and there's a bit of a love triangle at the beginning, but one of the things I really appreciate about this book is that it treats teenagers like people. I feel like a lot of the times YA talks down to teenagers, but all of the conflicts and motivations felt real and justified. There was no garbage miscommunication that can sometimes happen with teenage main characters. And even the interactions between the teenagers and adults don't treat the kids like they're stupid. I really, really appreciated this out of this book. There's also a decently strong relationship between the protagonist and her mother, who is remarried and very career-driven, but she's also involved in her daughter's life and worried about her overall lack of friends prior to the start of the story. There's a distance between them for sure. I know I wasn't best friends with my parents when I was 17, but hey. But there isn't unnecessary family drama for the sake of drama. More pranks, more supernatural happenings, and more mystery unfold in a story that has some really good layers to it, and the action kept me turning pages way later than I expected to stay up last night. Excuse you too. It all wraps up really nicely, but leaves a door open in case Susan Dennard ever wants to revisit this character, and overall, I recommend this book to anyone wanting a cozy, small-town YA horror. Please do all those delicious things that feed the almighty algorithm, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!